Hello everyone and welcome to one of the final Groups B matchups for the 1v1 tournament for Phantom Dust. We have Bregan123 and EbonyScarface. As our matches go, this is one of the most exciting ones remaining to watch. We have 3 people in Group B who are contending for our top slots. Some poor choices: EbonyScarface and Bregan. Going into this video, Bregan is undefeated, and EbonyScarface will have won 2, but lost to some poor choices. Some poor choices also with 1 loss. So going into this, Bregan undefeated, Ebony 1 loss, choices 1 loss. Otherwise, they all have good contention to take this top slot. If Bregan beats Ebony and choices, he confirms his first seed dominance in Group B. Almost every series has been a 3-0, and I want to see how it goes. We're starting on Palace, no early ban. Let me just get it underway. I will control Bregan's voice, because we don't need to hear him anyways. An almost good aura start. We're playing our X-Cal deck. We got 3 aura. We can use our defense. Ebony's on some yellows and purples, something dirty. I see, is that a nature or an optical aura? I don't know. He's hovering behind a wall. I think it's an optical aura. So possibly relearns and recalls, and Level Amp confirms it for me. He says, I've got a +2 X-Cal. That breaks almost every shield in the game, if I have luck. Do I have any? Let's see. Take a shot, Bregan. And the cartwheel. What? We should ban cartwheeling. This stuff's too good. How do people get away with this? Oh, nice 5 damage to the face. Ebony's on 2 shields. He just picked one up during that exchange. He timed it a little poorly. That may well be a Fortress or Iron Skin or something else good. We don't know his second school on Optical. It is Nature. Optic Nature, unless it's a 3 school. Glacial Wall. That does scare us into thinking there could be a Fortress as our second shield. Frozen. Did not deal more than 3. If Bregan gets the chance to come up at it with Tiger Strength, he's got a 2 out of 3 chance to break it. I wonder if he overwrote that or the other shield. He overwrote the other shield. Froze him for a Quantum Decay. I think I've seen this from Ebony before. It's going to be repeated, and Bregan knows it, so he's looking... Probably his best bet is to get some aggression and not rely on vibration. Let's see if he can do these things. He had a bravery decision he overwrote. Obviously, that is not our plan this game. Ebony is currently on no shields. If we hit aura and maybe like a second attack to get some variety, okay, any other second attack, we can get on him. But this still might do it. This can 2-shot him, and he has 15 seconds till he could even have a shield. If he didn't have a cartwheeling skill, he'd be pretty good. If I was Bregan here, my goal would be to try to keep him away from his base. Don't let him cartwheel towards it. That would be not beneficial. Taking the hole is a smart route. A yellow, an aura, and an aura. Again, shieldless. 15 seconds. Bregan does not have a lot of offense. Awkwardly drew his bravery decision when he couldn't use it. A bravery attack. 2 cycle shells, 2 tiger strengths. Basically, everything but aggression. So, this 1 X-Cal might have to get there. He knows he can't play too deep in his arsenal or else he's going to get Quantum Decayed, and that's just going to be bad. He's holding the shield. Good play by Bregan. He knew he was standing on that capsule because there was a blue there. Didn't break it. Okay. It wasn't a high chance of breaking it, but still could have happened. Unfortunate that it didn't. And also, okay, we lost a yellow, possibly a bravery decision, orb or amulet, an aura, and our second Tiger Strength, I believe. The one in our hand is probably good enough. Hopefully that yellow wasn't an orb that we really needed. Yeah, that would be unfortunate. We're on Psycho Key. It actually couldn't be. It was probably second bravery decision. So we know we have on X a Fortress. On Y was a recall? Or relearn? Pretty sure it was a recall. Yeah, he relearned it. 2 online X-Ls. If he can get this in his hand, break the Fortress, and swing again, that's the game. We've been violent changed. We are 3 shots, so to speak. If he has a Quantum Decay, though. This is probably game over.
Fuck me. Damn it.
Oh, these ice swords are hard to deal with. I agree with you, Bregan. This is a hard place. Oh, that decay. Can we get 2 aura in time? We have the combo in our hand. He overrode the ice sword. We need 1 more aura. I don't really agree with overriding the Excal, but at this point we just got to do everything we can to kill this guy. Maybe try to hit him while he's using a purple or a recall, or just go through shields. Definitely some patience could pay off. I want that aura particle, and I want that impact burst or hyper kick. Yeah. Oh, if that's a third Quantum Decay, though, we're pretty much out of the game. I ask and it delivers. We have a hyper kick. It kills in 2, but we know a fortress on X. This is a really bad spot for Bregan. This is super unfortunate. And he has the glacial, saves him 15 seconds. He just needs 1 violent change to win the game. Bregan, Arsenal coming out arse backwards and not getting there. Bregan, honestly, with his fakes and such, are amazing, but when he only has 2 aura, it's just not too likely to be able to do it. And he can afford a hit, so he has to succeed twice in the fake out. Oh, and cartwheelers again. Automatic defense built in. Super good. Ebony doesn't have the violent change, or he's just kind of sandbagging it. Like, he's had his opponent frozen. He definitely could have done it. Bregan accepts that this is now decided. There's going to be another violent. We're going to City. We had a highway pano ban. Ebony up 1 game, but Bregan is vicious one from behind. Let's see what he brings. If it's going to be hyper aggressive or maybe combo-y. 3 light blues tells me it's a combo-y Arsenal. Or it could, that's probably most likely. We're seeing Key Faith, so maybe it's a memory lapse. And it is. Awesome. That is great against a player who loves defenses. Not great against recalls, though, so we'll see how this all shapes up. It obviously gets rid of all his big fortresses and such, and we can smash him with Swarm of Moth. The memory lapse is down. Not hanging it, he says, I want you to try to get it. I'm fine with that. Let's see what happens. I'm going to try to get a little bit of game sound in here. I don't really want too much commentary from Bregan. Not that I don't like it, but this is my show. Oh, good hit on him. I don't know if he was over a capsule or just didn't... It looks like he was juking for a wheel and it just didn't happen. Oh, that Rian would be so much better in 2 aura. The Swarm Moth, though, not too bad here. Interesting he fired it off. Maybe he's not too worried about it. Probably going to swarm here. Check his shield. Gets a fortress. That's a good one to get. He's got a second memory lapse. That's some backup. We need aura, though. Lost it to the vacuum wall. In this place, I need to be able to double attack at a cartwheeler. Maybe lose the willow and willingly take that out of your hand to take a second hit on him. Or since he's defenseless, just start willowing him. Like, we can just do that. Let's see what Bregan decides here. Ebony back on a defense. He's rolling pretty much at this point. Lost a blaster. If I was Bregan, I might consider faking his shield, seeing what it is, and considering the Willow plan. But he wants to go for the memory lapse. Ebony isn't picking it up. Oh, he's got Return to Nature. Yeah, the luring him out with it isn't working so well. Ebony just happening to have the skills he needs. This is a harsh mashup. Not a whole lot Bregan can do. Best play. He's just got to use some one uses, break shields, and get in there. That breaks the glacial. Oh, that ice sword, though.
So
get out of here.
Funny.
I want that aura, and I want a Willow Sportsism combo. Let's go get it, Bregan. Or just hit the shield and start willowing. Either one works. Unless it doesn't. That is optimal for Ebony, for sure. That combination of missed by inches and got the glacial. Bregan, slightly mistimed defense. Hopefully he's not getting flustered, because he's definitely not out of this. He is turbulence, though. That's a thing. We're on multiple willows, which is the bane of every cartwheeler. If we can switch that with our big hits, we can definitely do some damage. I think we're looking for the official hang here. Ebony's just letting it happen. Oh, because he has the second return to nature. What are the chances? I mean, recalls, but still. Oh boy. So, that blaster doesn't line up good against the dark hole. I'm not sure what else he has for attacks. Rian would be wonderful in this position. This is tricky for Bregan. He has to really time his attacks well. Lucky for him, he plays 2 Rian, and he's darn good at timing his attacks well. Let's see if he gets through the defenses of EbonyScarface. Unknown defense so far. He's only used glacials that he's had permanently. Oh, the swarm hits. Nice for the dance. 10 health now. Just a couple combos. How to separate man from children. Can you time a Willow Rian combo? Also, try not to get violent change to death. Bregan with the combo. Gets through again. Ebony's got to feel pretty vulnerable right now. Glacial is not where he wants to be. In fact, it's very likely to get broken by this next combo, even if he does defend correctly. That might hit the floor here. It does. He gets frozen. He's got 15 seconds. That's Ebony time to dig and dig. He's overriding purples. That might have been another return. I have not seen any dirty purples this game. He has had... Oh. He lightning sorted the air. That was not optimal. You win some, you lose some. That's variance. Bregan 1-1. After getting double return to natured. On City, you may or may not know this. Bregan loves having his environmentals instantly removed by a purple. It's unfortunate, but it's true. So, we are now on Refinery. Let me skip to Refinery. Let's see what we're going to do here. Oh, that's not Refinery, silly. This is Refinery. Okay, here we go. Refinery, 1-all. We're at the latter half of the map, so we've got a big Vibe Laser coming. That's pretty nice. Bregan's playing a combo deck of sorts, like Ebony was. Ebony's combo was recall plus make you use your skills. This is gain 10 aura, kill the opponent. Of course, in the meantime of me explaining this, we have an Armoros that's timely. Bregan probably plays a return or a second heat in here to fix it, but this will stop him from making nasty Vibe Lasers anytime soon. So will not drawing another aura. I agree with Bregan's choice here of stats. Seems like a fair way to fix it. Stay at a +1. If he has a heat, he can fix that later too, if there's a second Armoros. Much like the second return. So about that combo, we need to assemble 10 aura and 1 vibe skill, and we overrode it. Maybe we're just frustrated we don't get an aura, or we need to put pressure on now, but we don't have anything too huge. Broke a flash hole. Can't break that flash hole, noted. He probably has a second defense that can block close range. That would be Bregan's assumption as he leaves. I really like Bregan's early recall here. This is purposeful and important. What this does for us is allows us to get back our Vibe Laser and our Blaster much more likely than if we use it late in the game. We only had 10 skills to bring back, roughly. We brought back the Heat that we'd used earlier. So that'll help us hit hard. And if Vibe Laser or Blaster is in it, that is super gas. If not, we're going to have to be really tricky with our attack skills. Could this be another recall? A relearn? Level amp. That's an unfortunate one to get back. Ebony jumps off or falls off. I think it was folly, not purpose. But not his first time this series. Wonder if we're considering trading this for the flash hole or hoping to get some damage in. Flash hole traded. Cartwheel the second one. Is this a relearn? I wouldn't use this aura yet. Oh, okay. Well, maybe he doesn't play relearns. Again, use it early. Hope to get back some of the skills that we desire most prominently. Flame Sword, unless it is exactly Fortress, which of course could be likely. We've seen He's probably on Optic Faith, right? We see Faith. We've seen Fortress. Oh, what a opportune cartwheel. Except off the edge, that one wasn't good. So Faith, Nature, something a little more standard from Ebony here. Elbows him with the Reincarnation. Murder understands that. This is tricky. He can play some of these ledges, but if he loses his Flame Sword, he gives Ebony all the pressure back. He says, I'll go look for another attack. That seems fair. Could be a laser. It could be a blaster. Good defense from the back. Some people really get caught up by that, but Bregan is nobody's fool. Ebony with a purple denote. Popping capsules, unsurprised. He plays a fiddle of one tune this series, and effectively, mind you. Quite effectively. Bregan losing that attack skill could be pretty punishing, unbeknownst to Ebony, as he gets 3 skills that are not offensive. And our replacement is Aura. Oh my gosh. Recall's getting back Aura. That is my life. 17 Aura so far out of the... Let's see. We've seen 30 skills counting the 2 recalls. That is poor luck on our part. We do have a giant Flame Sword possible. That is not the yellow we want to see. My gosh. Ebony coming in for the kill here. Nature Faith could have another sword. He has a Reunknown and a Fortress. Heat makes his Reen a little bigger. Good trade for Bregan. Catches him in the animation. Super nice. Oh, I kind of would have went back for that Stimulate. That might have given him the chance to break that Fortress. Maybe he doesn't want to lose his Aura recovery, but breaking Fortress could give him a good chance in the future here. Faking out Ebony. Takes the sword. If he uses this heat here, this laser is 2-shot. I might consider that. Of course, -4 is tough. So is not having any attacks besides Slide Laser left in your arsenal? I'm unsure, but it doesn't look good. Doesn't pick up the other Aura or defense. We know there's violent changes. We'd rather let him violent change than pick it up ourselves. But if we're on mono Slide Laser versus Flash Hole, there's not much we can do now. Poor timing from Ebony. That was not how you use violent change. You gotta wait the full 15 seconds for value. He could pay for that. This is an attack that's useful. If not, he might just get a free in from luck here. Vibration Laser is useful. Oh, but he has another one, so the poor timing is not punished. But he has 1 Flash Hole. If he doesn't play Ring Around the Rosie, which he might, this could get through his shields. Let's see if he chooses to combat Bregan. It looks like he's not going to. Ebony says, I won this pop out. You just let me have it. But Bregan's making him do it. Go through the motions. Yeah. Not much you can do when walking in a horizontal motion like on Palace. Can win. That's 1v1. That's why Violent Change is so good in this meta right now. Because you can evade your opponent quite easily on these big maps when you don't have a partner to help lock them down. Twilight Lane, one of Bregan's good levels historically, I think. You know? So let's see what he's got. It's a Key Faith. Oh, this is his Memory Lapse arsenal again. He's going to try it a second time. It did work the first time, and it came out backwards. Upside down and inside out. So this time it might work better. He might also get triple Return to Nature. Let's see how it goes. I wait for no man. Alright, Swarm, Tiger Strength. He says, I'm going to hit for 7. You're only at 2 Aura. What's the chance you've got a good shield? The answer, of course, is pretty low. Glacial if it's Ebony. Especially if he's playing the same arsenal. It's going to be Glacial. Let's see. And it's easy to read a book that has only a few pages. We see the Glacial Wall. I may be giving him a hard time, but this is proving super effective. Bregan is having a hard time piercing the defense and popping of EbonyScarface. This is a hard position to be in. It is really disheartening when you know those purples are going to get rid of your arsenal, and he's buying himself literal minutes with Glacial Wall. I mean, oh, that was the first one. Let's see if he got anything important. Not sure. He might have a backup or a relearn. He's got all the yellows in the world. Bregan, do you remember that turbulence meta? I remember turbulence meta. We should teach Ebony about turbulence meta. Because my gosh, that could really do a reckoning. I have not seen a single orb or amulet. All those yellows have been single-use recall, relearn, level amps. Oh, punish the quantum decay. I like it. We have aura. We can use our skills. If this gets popped, though. Oh, he doesn't have 6. We get it. We take 4. That seems fair. We don't want to go too low in capsule count. Multiples of 3, we remember, is how it works. He's maybe looking for a close-up, get in before the defense animation. No, just break glacial. 45 seconds now, I believe. Or is it 10 per? It's really not important. He has infinite time. Memory Lapse is, again, poorly set up to fight this recall erase deck. It does help against his defenses, but Ebony's plan of attack is single-use skills that return into the hand again. So, like, this isn't going to do a lot unless we can be aggressive. Note, Ebony is dead to 3 Rians right now. Lost a fortress. He's willing to give it up. He knows that he has the ability to get it back. Rian is really not helpful against the quantum decay. Costs a lot of aura for the damage it gives. He can pick up that memory lapse if he wants. Probably better to just keep capsule count high and try to go through his shields here. 2 Rians and then a Tiger Strength Rian does it. As long as he doesn't get like a Flash Hold, I guess. That wouldn't be in here. Eraser? We'll see. Vacuum Wall the first game, I believe. Oh, that almost hit him with the corner. Rian likes to go, oh, what a punish. I hope this is a second Rian. That'd be such value for Bregan. Rian doesn't like to go left and right a lot, but it loves going up and down. Because we saw it smacking him out of that jump lift. This is lethal in his hand, but he has a defense. Can we hold for him to use a purple? Can we do it during an animation? We do it early, it hits a wall. Oh, that's so unfortunate. We have an attack left. We need to grab that right now. It's a Willow. Willow doesn't have the kill. Armoros is not useful. 5 skills remaining. Ebony, to note, is on 8 aura. Maybe is stuck out of recall loops. He may not have it. Bregan, intelligently. I'm going to pick up this memory lapse. I have another one. Maybe I check the shield first. And if it's not a flash hole, I just Willow him. He disagrees with me. He uses the memory lapse now. Hopefully it is a second attack here, or else we are at the mercy of Ebony. Okay, he's going to pick up the memory lapse. That makes sense. Alright, I take it back, Bregan. I still love you. Can you get through his shield? We've definitely got to fake it out. I think I pick up 2 aura. Oh, well, no time to now. Pick up those 2 aura gives you a chance to, oh, gosh. Almost could jump lift him there if we had the aura. But it was to double shot would be my point. Would be my plan. We've got just under a minute, 45 seconds remaining for Bregan till his inevitable doom. Can he kill the Ebony? Or did he get popped out? The King of Violent Change getting changed violently. Gosh, that Ice Sword has +3 damage when you're losing health to the time ticking. That's pretty nasty, really. He knows he is dead in 1 shot. And he is respecting Bregan. He is leaving ASAP. 9 seconds. This is the series if Bregan can't make a shot. 6 seconds. Oh, the shot goes wide. Oh, this is the last one. Hits a wall, and Ebony wins 3-1. We didn't bring turbulence. Thank you for watching, guys. Bring turbulence against Ebony. And I should say, congratulations to our winner. And now currently, we see the person with a 3-1 record versus our 6-1 record. 2 people with only 1 loss. 3 actually choices, right? So this match right here, Sunport Traces versus Bregan, will decide really who's going home on top of this. That's one to watch. Tune in for that later. Thanks, guys.